What up, guys? It's your boy Handyman Studios. We are back again. We're starting at this house now. We're gonna be walking on down now. Like I said, we have a lot of history to tour. We got a lot of things to do. So this is actually gonna be opening up though soon. They're getting a lot of stuff remodeled inside this house right now. I just found out. This used to be a mill store. So the people that worked in the mill used to come over here to the store and used to buy stuff over here. And then it used to be a post office though too, once upon a time, but a pipe just broke in there, so now they're gonna fix that pipe in there. It's gonna be a lot of money to fix. But this is the side of the house. You guys can see. All right, we're gonna walk down the street a little bit. Here's the bridge that we're coming up to. This is the Esmond Street Bridge. This looks like it was built in the 1940s. We're gonna walk down here. Those are all the mills onto the other side of me. One of the mills over there, that used to be Benny's back in the day. The mills over there, and then they used to do all sorts of other stuff though in that mills. But there used to be a train track that actually used to run through here. And I believe right in that little corner, I don't know if you guys can see it, this person's in front of me, but right over there used to be a train that came through here back in the late 1800s. So there used to be a train to come up here, deliver stuff, deliver goods. Here's the bridge that we're walking over now. So you guys can see that. Water is flowing today, really lovely to see. Water is nice and flowing. Now, as we get out here, guys, this kind of turns it over to George Waterman. This turns into George Waterman Avenue. So, once again, if you're new to my channel, welcome to Esmond, Rhode Island. This is Esmond Street. Welcome to Esmond, and welcome to Smithfield, Rhode Island. Not too much going on today. Not a lot of traffic. Well, a little bit of traffic going on. Gotta have everybody waving to me. Like, you know, it's great. It's a great thing, though. This is like the corner of Esmond and Waterman Avenue. So this is where we're at today. We see some people just turning and going and doing what they love to do. They're just driving. You know, we see Rhode Islanders at their best. Comment down in the section though if you see me today. I'm Handyman Studios 68. So this goes down to 104 South over there. So, and then there's a Cumberland Farms over there, and there's a Smithfield pizza place though too. Got the FedEx guy coming down. Let's see if he'll give us the horn. Hey, hello to you. There we go. Oh yeah, we love that. So, as we go along with the tour, guys, we're going to see a little bit more of Esmond. So we're just watching traffic a little bit, just monitoring the traffic just to see how the traffic flows up here. But you're going to see a lot of cars coming from Smithfield, either from over there on 44. 44 is a lot of traffic on there now. A lot of people getting out of work, or getting out of school, or getting out of their classes where they're coming from. So we're going to go all the way up that way though in a little bit. So stick around, don't go nowhere. As I said, we're going to have another segment at the library. So we're going to go to the library today and actually get a segment over there too on the outside for now. So if we get permission to go inside, hey, you know, we're all good. This is the Esmond Mill from 1914 to 1918, dedicated to those who served the country in the war world, probably World War I. And as we know, that World War I was in the late 1938 to 1940 to 1945. Pearl Harbor. So know your history there, boys and girls. Here is the river on to the left of me. So this is the park where you can sit down, you can relax a little bit, come and enjoy the park. We're next to Whitman Van Street. So that's where we're next to right now. We're coming up to a bench, a couple benches. I'll give you some more history in a minute. Oh wow, this is such a beautiful day outside today. It's a little chilly out in New England today, but not too bad. You know, we're not like, it's not like it's cold. It's not like it's, you know, the sunshine is out, the sun is out. You got a little bit of blue skies up there, a little clouds, not too bad. So, these are the benches where you can sit. There's actually a rock here. Smithfield, Mr. Conservation, Leo, I can't even say the last name the right way. Well, it was 1989. 1989, guys. Going back. Gotta go back in time, like Back to the Future. All right, here we are. We're here at the park. We just arrived here. So, this is the Woonasquatucket River in Esmond. So, the, let's see, Esmond Mills in 1906, the mills became well known as production and high quality. The Bunny brand. You guys see that? The Bunny brand? Now, this was from the governor of, what's it called? Philip Allen, 1851 to 1853. Let's see, here's a timeline, guys. So, from 1813 to 1857, harnessed the power of Woonasquatucket River to power out the cotton mills in Allenville in Moderation Day. 1857 to 1879, the mills were sold to a new owner, including Harry Lippington, who served as governor of Rhode Island from 1875 to 1877. Okay, and then it was sold again. The 1879 to 1902, the mills were purchased by William Pope, the owner. So this is all the history. So if you want to see all the history, just come on up here. Just come on up to Esmond. Come on up to this town of Smithfield. And there's the water tower I was talking about in the picture. And this is what the mills used to look like before. The water tower would have been over there. So you line up the shot, you could see where the water tower used to be. It's not there no more. And then the this was all the mills over here, where we're currently at, where we're currently sitting from. So here's where we are. We're here. The water's here. It goes from George Road Pond all the way down Woonasquatucket River. And this is to the left of me is I-295. George Road Pond is going to be coming up in my next segment though. So you guys can catch that in my next segment though. Because there's a lot of history in Smithfield that you guys will be able to see and be able to spot. So if you see me, just give me a wave. We're actually gonna have I'm not sure right now, but I'm kind of tuned down a little bit, but I'm gonna make some shirts probably eventually. And they're probably gonna say HM Studios, and then they're probably gonna say on the back they're gonna have my logo. I just gotta get, you know, all sorts of stuff, you know. So this is the river over here. Now we'll come up to the bridge over here. Almost reminds me of the bridge at what's it called? The bridge in Bernon Park. That's North Providence. We'll be getting to that though too soon though too. No worries. We'll get to it all. We just gotta, we're a little YouTube channel. We're trying to get to everywhere we can, where history's at. That's where we just was, came out of that White House over there. We're not gonna walk all the way down this path today, but the next couple of days when it gets warmer out, we're gonna walk down the path and we're gonna show you everything of it though. So now we're gonna walk back up I'm gonna walk up this path over here, this beaten path. We're gonna go to the left over here because then we're gonna go back up to the... Now, stick around, stick with me for a little bit. We're gonna head to the library. The library's up the street. I don't mind walking a little bit though either. I can use a walk today anyways. It's been brutal for a couple of days. I couldn't get out of the house. It's been all that rain. But as you come back here, you can see another little bridge over there. Oh, I heard something. But I'm gonna walk up this way. The next town we're probably gonna go to though, guys, to look out for. We're gonna visit Bristol. We're gonna touch on Bristol, Barrington, Warren. You're gonna see a lot of videos from a lot of little towns from Rhode Island. You see towns such as, you know, from Connecticut though too. We're gonna have a lot of things from coming to Connecticut though too. We touched a lot of towns in Massachusetts, such as Eastern Mass. That was last year with the mansion. Beautiful mansion. I just couldn't get over that mansion. But here we are again. So we went from the park, we walked up, and we walked all the way back over to where we was. So here we go. So if you ever want to come down, come on down. Whew. A lot of walking over here, man. Let's see if I can walk all the way up to the library. It's a short 15-minute walk though up to the library. It's not that far up to the library at all now. Now we just skipped that over that. But now we're just going back past the place that we just seen. All right. Now, if you look at the mills now, see on the picture though, if you look to the mill though over there, you can see that was still in the picture. And if you look over there, it says the Esmond Mill, 1906. So that's where it's at over there. I don't know if you guys can see it though, but you see Esmond Mill has a lot of stuff on it though. But if you look over there though, you can see where it says Esmond Mill, 1906. Beautiful, isn't it? Now we rise back on Esmond Street. We arrived back on Esmond Street though. We're leaving 7 Esmond Street now to go up to the library. The library is gonna be about, let's see. Library is gonna be about, let's see. Oh, let's take a look. It's about probably about 10 minutes. Probably 10-minute walk though from here. I could do it. I'm not that crippled, you know. But we are on Esmond Street. We are coming up to the mills. So stick around. Don't go nowhere. So we are now coming up to Maple Avenue. It's another part of the mills where the mills used to be. And as you can see here though, if you look down Maple Avenue, you can see a lot of the mills though on the back now. You can see it from off on the back of the side of the mills, which is pretty cool. I got a little beep beep. So that's just the mills. And we got that going on though. Got the FedEx to do it, and then we got the other one, Ross Express though too, to beep at us. So we got a lot of people to beep at us. So now we're coming up to over here. A lot of this stuff used to be where the workers would actually go and actually live. So the workers would actually live in some of these called row houses back in the day. You can see a lot of row houses though. A lot of them have been replaced with modern day houses, so such as they've been upgraded, they've been, you know, a lot of stuff has been upgraded around here. So as you see a row house though, you know it's a brick house basically. It's brick, it's basically nice. So I never walked up this way before. I always drive on this road, but I never really get the chance to walk it, you know. I'm always driving it with my vehicle. So nice out today. It's a nice day out to be filming. See if I can get there. I gotta walk all the way back to my vehicle, but it's not that far. It's about maybe a 10-minute walk. Ooh, I'm getting warm. I'm getting a little bit warm out here. Sunshine feels great on my skin. Sunshine today, man. That's what I'm talking about. So I want to probably speed this up though, and probably speed run this one a little bit. So the library is going to be to my left hand side. It's an old school building. It was converted into a library, I believe back in probably had to be back in the late 80s. It got converted over to a library. Let me just double check the history for you guys. Smithfield. Okay, so the Eastern Smithfield Public Library, located in Esmond. Let's see, 19th century. The library served as a town of 1636. Town's history, 1830. See when it became the Smithfield Library for you guys. So, okay, so it looks like the library became the library back in 1967. It's celebrating 100 years already. That's what it says, celebrating 100 years. Let's see. Let me make sure. It was established in 1869 as a school building, okay? Now, that was a school building though before. Let's see, history, let's see. 3. Let's see. Let's take a look. 1946. Going through it. 1973. Okay, so in 1982, the library was asked to submit a proposal to the town council. So it was August of 1982. The deal finally went through. 1985. Let's see, tremendous volunteers during the past 25 years. So we're gonna say from like from 1982 to 1985, the library came to be the library at the town of Smithfield. So if you want more information, just go on the town website. It's smithfield.org/Smithfield history. I'll leave it at the bottom of the page for you guys. I'll let you leave a comments below. Like I always do, I leave everything down below. So now we're on Hill and Hill Avenue. So this is where we're at right now. So this is what's going to happen now. We're going to cross the street over here. So we arrived at the Smithfield. It's called the East Smithfield Public Library. It's at 50 Esmond Street. This is in beautiful Smithfield, Rhode Island. Hello. You know. So this is where we arrived at today. We walked here. We walked here all the way from down from 7 Esmond Street now to 50 Esmond Street. Now we're on the top of the street now. We're coming to the top of the street. We're gonna cross on the crosswalk over here. That's what we're gonna do now. See if we can get over there, shall we? Since it's been a school, now it's been a school, this ramp has gone in here. I'm not sure if this is original to the building, but I'll get you all the information that you guys need. So we're now on the crossing of it now. This is Esmond, and this is, let's see, let's take a look. We are at the corner of now. This is branches off. So this is Old Country Road. Old Country Road goes this way, right here. This is Old Country Road, and this is Esmond. We're at the corner of Esmond and Old Country Road. So if you see us, just wave to us, say hi to us. So this is exactly where we are right now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's exactly where we are. We're at the corner of that one. So I'm gonna wait to cross the street over here. We don't want to get hit by a car. And we're recording, so. A lot of people like cameras, so it's okay. So welcome to the Esmond Eastern Library. I don't know if you guys can see that sign. It's all digital now. You gotta be a little bit away from it though. So it says Thursday's night of book group. So it's every 4th of the month. Each 4th of the month they do it at 6 p.m. via Zoom. So this used to be an old thing to it, see? You can see the staircase that used to be here. Now it's no longer here now. Well, it was once how to get into the school building before. So if you look at the building, it used to be a school. Back in the 19th century, this was probably a school. Kids learning here, now it's a library. Pretty interesting, huh? As we come around to it though, we're gonna come around on the other side though. There's this locked gate, so probably can't go in the gate. But as you can imagine though, this was a gate that the kids probably went through back in the 19th century. You probably opened this gate up and you probably went through over here. Know what I'm saying? So we'll back around now. Swing back around. We see Old Glory flying in the wind. We always salute her. Old Glory of our flag. We always salute her. She's the founder. The flag is our founder of our country. There we go. Old Glory is flying in the wind as it should be. So as we continue this now we're to the other side of the building. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but all the way up there says Dorothy T.P. Stadium building. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it's right above that archway, that little window up there, all the way to the top of the arch. We're still on Esmond Street and still on the corner of Old Country Road. Now, if you go up that way, that's Smithfield. That's going up to 44 over there. That's going up to Smithfield 44. So basically, that's where that's going to. And then if you look down here, this is where I just came from. All the way from Esmond, it goes all the way down to Waterman Avenue. Really nice. How you doing? library's at now. We're gonna go down there, so that's what we're gonna do. So this is what we're gonna do now. Go into the library. We're gonna film from the outside of the library today because I don't have permission to go inside. Hey there, little doggy. You got little doggies barking at me. So, okay, so as we go inside the, what's it called? As we go inside the parking lot, this is the property of the library. Business recreation use is permitted. Police will take notice. So you can see a little library bin. You can drop off your media and your books over here if you need to. So those are it. So welcome to our campus. It's smoke free. This is the library's hours in operation. Monday to Thursday, 9:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Fridays 9:30 to 6:30 and Saturdays 10 to 3. Closed Saturdays in July and August. So they also have cameras watching you, so don't do anything bad on the site. You know, I say, don't do anything I wouldn't do. This is a beautiful building. This is absolutely gorgeous. So now you can see 50 Esmond Street. This is Rhode Island. And the little camera's watching me. Yeah, I'm watching you. Hi. Yeah, wave hi to them. You know? Thank you. What are they gonna do, right? And look at that inside, huh? They still got the old speakers inside. You can see right through the window, they got the old speakers, which is pretty cool. Which you don't see that too much though. So this is the other side of the school. This was back probably years and years ago. But look at that. This is a beautiful building. And you can see the old bell that used to be right there. So I can imagine that the playground is probably over here, or maybe somewhere out here. The playground was somewhere out here. They used to come out of this door, or maybe out of that door, or maybe that goes down to the custodial room, you know, versus vice versa. And the kids used to come out to the play area, play over here, do the hopscotch, whatever they wanted to do. And then they come back into the school because the little bell would ring. Go ding-a-ling-ling-ling-ling-ling. There we go. Too bad we didn't have a bell that just rang a little bit. You know? But now on the other side of the building. So we're to the other side. And it looks like they used to have coal that used to go in the building. So it looks like there was a little chute that went down. And probably this building was probably coal at one point in time. Probably a point in time though in the history, this used to be a coal building. It used to be run by coal, and they probably used to have a truck, I can imagine, come here, down here, back the truck up, probably take the coal and put it down the chute. So see, there's the chute right there. It's a big metal door. Probably draw it down. There probably was a little, I want to say a little slide for it to go down. They probably went into a side of bin. And probably the custodian, whoever was the custodian back then, probably used to shovel it inside the coal. So I'm not sure. So here we go. Just stick with us, guys. I'm gonna try to go inside the library and I'm gonna try to see if I can film inside the library. I'll take a little bit of pictures inside the library. I've never been inside this library, so I can't say I can film inside here. So don't go nowhere. Handyman Studios will be right back as we're gonna go through this tour. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go inside this library and we want to see if we can film. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Thank you.